In Chapter 2 of Doing Developmental Research, we learn about the first days and weeks of working in a laboratory or doing research in a new laboratory. One of the first steps in the research process is getting to know your Institutional Review Board, or IRB. If you turn to page 25, Section 1 of Doing Developmental Research, you will see further information about this process. As you begin research, you want to become familiar with the IRB, ethical committees and guidelines, and any courses required before you can begin recruiting and working with infants and children. The specific guidelines naturally depend on your particular laboratory, institute, or university. In general, research conducted with human subjects must be reviewed and approved by an external board in order to protect the rights of the participants. This approval process must be completed before you begin testing anyone. One of the best ways to get your proposals for research approved is to plan ahead and to get to know and understand your local IRB. In most cases, there will be an IRB on your campus. Sometimes these boards have open information sessions on conducting research and completing the complex forms often involved with research on humans. One of the important parts of beginning a research project is writing a consent form. Consent forms inform participants about their rights, about potential risks and benefits involved in research, and typically include a section for dates, names, and signatures. The consent form also informs the participant about your contact information. Turn to page 38 and 39 in Doing Developmental Research, and let's look at the parts of a consent form together. As you see, the consent form often begins with background information about the study. The background information for this particular study states that the reader is being asked to have their child participate in a research study that examines how children use social cues to learn about their environment. Next, you can see that there is a space provided to insert the name of the doctor supervising the study, as well as the name of the university where the lab is located. Finally, the reader is informed that participation in this study is voluntary and refusal to participate will involve no penalty or loss of benefits to which they are entitled. The consent form then reviews the general procedure of the study. This example reads as follows. Your child is being asked to participate in a study of social cognition in infancy. Your infant or child will sit on your lap and interact with an adult experimenter who will show your infant various objects while varying social cues. The testing procedure, which is non-invasive, will depend on the age of your child. If your baby becomes fussy for more than 45 consecutive seconds, we will conclude that he or she does not consent to participating, and we will end the experiment. You are free to stop testing at any time without penalty or loss of benefits. Your child will receive a small gift, such as a t-shirt or book, for participating in the study. Your child will receive the gift even if he or she does not complete the procedure. Next, we see the Risks and Benefits section. Under the Risk sections, it states that there are no known risks associated with participation in this study. Some infants may get fussy during the procedure. If this happens, your infant can take a short break before proceeding. If taking a break is not enough to calm your infant, the procedure can be stopped at any time. Under the Benefits section, it states that there are no direct benefits. There is also a section on rights of participants. In this example, the reader is being informed that they have rights as the legal guardian of a research volunteer. Taking part in this study is voluntary. If their infant or child expresses an unwillingness to participate through behavior such as fussing for more than 45 consecutive seconds, the study will be ended. If they have any questions about their legal rights as the legal guardian of a research volunteer, they can call or write, and then the contact information can be provided. Next, we see the Privacy and Confidentiality section, which reads as follows. The experimenters will video record the procedure with your permission. You will be given a separate form to indicate your permission. The procedure is video recorded so that the data can be analyzed at a later time. No identifying information will be stored with the video images. Likewise, any data from your child will be stored without any identifying information. The recording and data will be stored in a secure, locked location. Only the research team will know that you participated in the study. The researcher is mandated to report to the proper authorities suspected child abuse. The contact information section begins with providing the name of the doctor who can be reached regarding any questions, their phone number, and the school name and address where they are located. The phone number for the school's HRPP office is also provided in case the parent has any questions regarding their child's rights as a subject, or if they feel that their child may have been harmed as a result of their participation in this research. Finally, we see a section for signatures. This section starts by stating, "I have read or have had read to me the contents of this consent form and have been encouraged to ask questions. I have received answers to my questions. I voluntarily give my consent to have my child participate in this study. I have received, or will receive, a copy of this form for my records and future references." Next, they are asked to provide the participant's name, the participant's birth date, the parent or guardian's name, as well as their signature and date. There is also a space provided for the researcher's name, signature, and date as well. Be sure to find out about the particular requirements from your institute or university's institutional review board.